trainees saying, well, wouldn't that hold be more aggressive or would be better on a man? And he said, it's not a woman or a man, it's a subject. So you can kind of get the feel of what's going on there.
Continued. Again, it's Fort Leonard Wood. That's a typo in the article. We churn out so much info that key things we seem to get wrong. That's not InfoWars' fault. That's us writing it up last night and giving it to Kurt like idiots. But I know it's Fort Leonard Wood. I was reading it myself going, why is that wrong? So we'll get the Google Maps photos up and get everything added to that. But please continue with the base and the rest of it.
Okay, well, if you go into the base off the Waynesville entrance, which is the town right out the south side of the post, and you turn right on Indiana, you take Indiana until a hard corner, where it turns into South Dakota Avenue, and right there on that corner is where the camp is. And it's just a training facility, but it's a lot bigger than what the picture showed. We got more, we took 15 photos and only 2 of them came out. So really is all I can say is it's definitely creepy. There's a lot of security, and you know, it's just nerve-wracking for sure. The only other thing I could say too is if you look at the MP MOS, it was expanded with the NDAA, and it was expanded because the camps will be ran by MPs. Basically, is what I get back. So.
Okay, continue, sir. Continue breaking down because you made a lot of other points last night.
Yeah. Well, you know, there was about 100 soldiers out there training, and they were training in baton tactics, which would be like a nightstick, and yeah, they were being led by a guy in a purple uniform. My assumption is it's foreign military. I couldn't tell you, but just the attitude that they all had when they're training, it's definitely going to be for women and men, and hopefully no children. But you know, you got to just assume the worst.
Now, expanding on this, because I know you don't want to give up one of your sources, but you were saying that your source on the base is saying that was a foreign trainer. But specifically, what about these buildings with barbed wire around them facing both directions, with the barbed wire facing both directions on the outside?
Yeah, it's really weird because each little containment building has barbed wire on it, which at the top of the fence, you know, it's a 8-foot fence, and at the top of it, it has barbed wire facing both directions, and then there's little pathways like cattle chambers where they would like prod people through, and it almost reminds me of an old-time farm with padlocks on it, you know, where you would let your animals graze over here for a little bit, and then when they ate the grass down, you would open that gate up and push them into the next pad, and so on and so forth. But yeah, so there's a fence around the whole thing with barbed wire both directions at the top, and then every single little confinement facility has barbed wire around it too. So, and then you know there's a guard tower every 100 feet, it seems like. But the pictures only show the training facility, and there's even a bigger prison building that's concrete that's part of that training facility with bars and everything. But you know there is actual camp in the area. You know, we have 3 in Missouri, but the one that you're seeing on the pictures is for the training.
Well, I mean, it's admitted that they have the civilian inmate labor camp program where the Army runs federal and state prisoners. That was secret for decades. So there's been secret programs. They got Rex 84, all of this. But you were telling me, though, there's a lot more action. There's construction going on. What are they doing there at the base?
Oh, yeah. Just like you said, it's going to be a hub, I believe, a big hub for training, just as it always has been with the MPs, you know. And if you talk to soldiers that came from a battle zone, you know, most of the work on an occupation anyway, like in Iraq, for instance, most of the groundwork was done by MPs. So, but yeah, they're training MPs for home is the way it feels to me. Another thing that I wanted to bring up too is if you just do a word search on internment and look up what that means, it's either to confine prisoners of war, intern, or confine prisoners of war, or suspected terrorists is the definition. So.
Well, they're doing massive hiring everywhere. They've got giant contracts with Halliburton running them here in the U.S. It's a massive hiring program. Hundreds of millions of dollars just to do the training.
Yeah, I know. I saw that Kellogg Brown and Root has the